big cat. Namaste. Welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your message or messages, big cat. Big cat, come on, come in. I've got intel. Did I catch you cats at a bad time? Did I? Good. It's forwards, never backwards, big cat, in the words of Abraham Lincoln. Come on, pinkies up. Cat, give me a cat. If you can feel me, Kung Fu Panda, hiya! I saw you, thought you could sneak in, eh? I told you, I'm a what? Observant cat. Big cat, yes. Oh, before we go to the planetary energies, I was hit in the Gmail last night by one of the cats that is deeply distressed. They feel like they're under attack. Like I told you many times, the Book of Psalms. This one, follow my link to in my Amazon store and buy this book, right? It says here, because you know I've got to use this because the skinny writing on the white background, not even my spectacles of truth can sort it out for me. It says here, right, to destroy satanic forces. When one feels that Satan's powers are surrounding them, it is suggested that this person sit in a tub of warm water to which has been added some of the 7 holy herbs bath, right? Read this Psalm 1118 7 times to repel any maleficent or malignant spirits which have been what? In your vicinity or sent to attack you. Big cat, I kid you not. I come for all of you. I come with help for every one of you. Big cats must sleep at night. You can't be scared in your own domicile. Not while me and you are best friends. Pinkies up. Remember I told you that. If you don't have the book, Psalms 18, you see it? 7 times you must sit in that water. I haven't got my esoteric store up yet, but it's coming, darling dears. In the meantime, go to the Country Queen. She has her website. You can get what you need to put in the bath. Okay? Got it? Fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely. Big cat must sleep at night. Best book you'll ever have. Right. Let's press on, darling dears. The planetary energies today, darling dears. We have good news. Thank God. Thank Mother Isis, ancestors, way shows, and spiritual guides. Why? We've got what? 3 positive sextiles today, darling dears. The first one is Mercury in Chiron, which is offering you the chance to heal old wounds by what? Gently removing the bandage, darling dear. Getting it out in the open. How? How can you do that? By speaking to someone who is a close... Listen, I don't know about close friends, right? Because I'm not putting that on no one, right? But you can put it on a post-it note because it helps sometimes to write it down. No, we are not writing it on an A4 piece of paper. We haven't got the time or the hairline for it. No, we're going to get it on a post-it note, right? What they did, and then we're going to burn it. Remember I told you that? Right. This therapeutic sextile, right, offers you the opportunity to express your pain in a new way. I told you, put it on a post-it note, then burn that bitch. Right. The next one, right, the second sextile is the skullduggerous moon, right, in Mars, right, offering you a what? Competitive yet cooperative vibe that makes success, right, particularly attractive. And what? It's going to stick to you like glue today, darling dears. Trust and believe. The third sextile, darling dears, is Mars in Aries, right? Sextile in Saturn in Aquarius. This aspect takes you on the road to independence, blood. Fist bump. As we start making what? Small actions. It just takes one step, big cat, in the direction that's the best for you, darling dears. What? You're saying, Case, but what direction is that? Big cat, I told you already. Your birth natal chart, your snapshot of the Akashic records at the time and day that you was born has got all of your tools in there, darling dears, right? Remember, You find your Chiron, it will give you the tools on how to what? Heal thyself, and use those tools to heal other big cats. And you will recognize a big cat because you will feel it in your tummy, darling dears. Right. What was I saying? Oh, yes. You, big cat. Yes, you. You were there drinking your coffee. You were there going to overeat on chocolate that you know you should put that bitch down. Yeah, put it down. Right? You there who's avoiding that crying baby because you're all up in your cranium over a bottom feeding back front neck stabber. You go and sort out that baby, then come back. And if you're still thinking about them, put me on pause. Please go to the mirror. Look deep into your eye chakras and get them jazz hands ready, because you are going to slap the shit out of yourself until blood and spittle flies. Then you will wash your face like David and come back, because you know I'll be waiting for you, big cat. Fist bump. I've got a list, right, of 4 things that I felt necessary to impart. Can I be candid? Well, who's going to check me, boo? Right? The first thing you're going to do on your road to greatness, darling dear, is stop complaining. Complaining and moaning, right? It's an excuse to quit. And remember, quitters never win and winners never quit, big cat. Fist bump. The second thing, right, is to change your perspective, darling dear. Their emergency is not your emergency. Don't allow anyone to walk through your mind with their dirty feet. Come through, Gandhi. Push, clap. Right. The third one. Don't try to be no superhero for no bottom feeder. Remember I told you that? You remember the other day I told you the story about my mother? The one that denied me, told me what? Get out. Get out. Why did she tell me to get out? Because she put me and my younger sister in the hands of a what? A predatory what? Pedophile, her husband. And then took an overnight job and left us to it. My younger sister never got through. She had a mental break at the age of 19. And when I started to remember what was done to me, darling dears, when I became pregnant with my first child, Kenya, she told everyone in the family that I was a liar. But in her what? Alzheimer's, right? She's spilling the beans, mate. It's all coming out. And guess what? The same sister that she said, right, she wanted her above everyone else. The same sister that used her son and my younger brother to steal away my mother's £2 million house. Not give her a penny. She's there pissing on herself right about now. That same sister, the first time Divine touched her on her back, right? It had her break dancing in her car. She wrapped her car around a lamppost, darling dears. Yes, traumatized the man and the child that was in the car. And guess what's happened to that same sister? She now has what? Cervical cancer and a hole in her heart. There's no need to seek revenge, darling dears. Give it to God. The wicked will get their comeuppance on this Malkuf. Trust and believe. Focus on you, darling dears, and your bag. Never you forget, you are a powerful, resourceful manifester. My 4th peccadillo of the morning. Level up, big cat. Level up, big cat. You can have anything you want on this Malkuf. Go to your 2nd, your 6th, and your 10th house. It will tell you how to get to the Skrilla.com. I've told you this many times. You can do it, big cat. If I can do it, you can do it too. Remember, those past failures, right, and those negativities that are trying to what? Prohibit you from climbing to the highest peak and point in your life. Use it as what? Motivation, darling dears, to fine-tune your focus, man. Let me cut my fan off. Yes, I know it's Monday, and Monday's usually spin class Monday, but you know what I've decided to what? Minus the big cat. I will be going to the gym, but I'll be training on my own. I'm not going to the class that's full of negativity. What am I putting myself through that for? I don't want to go in there tense. I don't want to be looking to argue with someone who wants to be feisty. That's a Jamaican word for taking the piss blood and the shit and think, listen, the last spin class I went to, I had to go like this. I had to hook myself up by my bra strap and take myself out the class. Don't put yourself in situations that are going to what? Have you what? Turning out like one of the Dementors from Harry Potter. No, blood. Beware and be wise. Right, let's press on as we call in the energies of wisdom, guidance and protection from Father God, Mother Isis, ancestors, angels, way showers and spiritual guides, as above so below, from Ketha to Malkuth. Namaste. Energies, up, big cat, up, as we sip our mocha, cause we ain't getting smoke blood. Oh hell no. Came from my belly bottom, darling dears. Let me just start this from the beginning, because I don't want the music to run out on me, darling dears. Yes, baby. What else did I forget? Did I forget something else? I forgot to blaze it up one time with my California white sage, darling dears. Big cat, guess what's coming for me tomorrow? Sula Zen, I told you to check her out on Instagram. She is a self-taught painter. Bad to the bone, darling dears. Her work is absolutely lovely. That picture is about to be delivered onto me tomorrow. Look at this, I'm getting this all over the place. But you know what? I'm the cleanup queen. Got to burn the California white sage to dispel the bad juju. All those that are waiting for you to fail, darling dear, let them wait until thy kingdom come. Yes? Yes. Let me get the stand to put it in, and then we can carry on with the read. If I can only find, let me see if I can do it first time, because this hole is a motherfucker to find. Jesus, give me strength. Just a second, big cat, because I've got to burn up this place and get the negative energies away. Devil is a liar. Jesus, help me. Jesus. I know what I'll do. Put the stick in from the other end and then use the poking out stick to push the other stick in. Jesus. Thank you, Father God. Be my guide. Anyhow, like I said, burning up the what? California sage one time, because I'm not having no bad juju on me or yo. Let me just wipe up that side. I know I could have done this from before, but you know what, big cat? I go live, darling dear. And what comes out of my mouth comes out of my mouth. I can't plan it. Because you have to remember, look at all of those people in the Bible. Noah was a drunkard, right? But yet he was used by the Most High. Don't let anybody tie you up in a circumstance or situation that you was in. Because when divine chooses to use you, darling dear. Right. Let's get to it, darling dears. Let's get to it. Because I'm up for it, mate. I'm up for a rumble in the jungle, mate. Yes, I'm up for it. When you come to the what? Frequency Phoenix 555, I'll tell you what's going on, but I will also deliver the tools in how to circumvent the fucking ease blood fist bump. Let's carry on, darling dears. Let's see who's in the comments before we press on. Alexis Holmes, pinkies up. First in the chat, Big Cat Wave, Kung Fu Panda, hiya, yeah, Bonita, ballerina, always dancing through the chat, darling dears. Pinkies up. We've got Melinda C, a new face in this place. Cat. We've got Delzek, Wagwan, you good? Hi. Jacqueline, Arenton, Grand Rising, darling dear. And we've got myself, listen, the best three people you've got is me, myself, and I. Fist bump. Nicolette, Wagwan, how was your swimming? Did you have a good swimming lesson yesterday? I've got Chrissy Love, Carol Mustika, Turquoise Willow, Wagwan. And what? Khadija Demba and ID Beautiful. Anyone else I haven't got to? Namaste, darling dears. Because you know I can be what? Such a chatty cat. We've also got what? Nicole, Miss Neffy. Pinky's up, darling dear. Right, let me sip my mocha to lubricate my larynx because I don't know if I've got to cuss out someone's quatty today. It depends on what the card says. Right. Let's get a runestone. Oh, you've got a duo, darling dears. You've got the Glastonbury soapstone as well as the Palo Santo runes. Right. Bebe, what do we have? Thursaz. This is represented by the Devil card in Tarot, but it's in the upright. It talks about what? Defense mode. And it also speaks about your self-discipline, being protected and guided, darling dear. Represented by the letter X or an X, darling dear. An X who betrayed you, darling dear. Who is going through what? A bit of spite and wickedness that they brought on themselves. Why? They dared to what? Disrespect a big cat. They didn't know who was caping for you in the spiritual world, my big cat. This is why you've been chosen as prototype of your lineage, right? Represented, as I said, by the letter X and the numbers 60, 61, 62 and 63. They're going through some kind of sufferation. Their hairline must be pitchy patchy, right? As they continue with the fucking blood. Why? Because they're in the crevice of the devil's balls. I told you. Who's that? Empress Priya from India. Namaste. You know what, big cat? Please, just hit me up in the comments. Tell me where you're from. I'd love to see where my words being spread to. Third says, in the upright Capricorn energy, it also speaks about what? Somebody's going for a bit of what? Abuse of the drugs and the alcohol. They've got addictions, darling dear. This person is evil to the core. It also speaks about physical abuse, possibly what they perpetrated against you. Yeah. It also speaks about them, they, them and being in toxic situations. It's all there, darling dear. And the codependence, listen, codependence, you've got no time for that shiznai. It's a thankless, unfathomable task, big cat. It also speaks about they, them and would like to have one more night with you. Where are you from? Oh my God, you're going to make my eye, listen, don't get me in my eye chakras, because I'll rub them bitches in and wash my face like David, and you'll still have to wait for me to get back. We've got Beverly Hewitt from Nashville, Tennessee. Wagwan. We've got ID Beautiful from Los Angeles, California. We've got what? Audra Dye from Citrus. What? CO? Is that Florida? I hope so, because I'm not sure. Good golly and gosh. We've got the Awkward Butterfly from Poland, no less. Namaste, big cats. Who else needs a shout out? We've got Melinda C. from Bonifay, Florida. We've got Khadija Demba from Gambia, darling dears. Leah Cropper from Kentucky, darling dears. In the US of A. Love it. I don't hate it. We've got Chrissy Love from the Bay Area in the Californias, darling dears. And we've got what? Steps of the Shaman in Utah. Good God, we've even got Amazing Grace all the way from the Trinidad in the Tobago. Fist bump. If I haven't mentioned you, you know I can be a chatty cat. And something is what? About to kick off. I don't know if I've got to cuss somebody out, but I'm up for it, mate. I told you I've got my waist trainer on, and I don't take no shit when I'm in my waist trainer, blood. Right. The next rune we have, darling dears, is Feu. Yes, baby. This is the World card, a situation that you've simply had to end, represented by the World card in Tarot, darling dears. It's represented by the letter F and O. I'm just giving you a moment to get all of the swear words out that start with the letter F and O. I know, big cat, we can be petty cats, but so what? We deserve to be what? Petty as we continue to canter towards our infinite possibilities, darling dears. Represented by the numbers 84, 85, 86, and 87. And what does Feo mean? Money, darling dears. Skrilla.com. The only way, darling dears. Beat them with your success, darling dears. And don't look back. Remember, Lot's wife, darling dear, Salt Bay. It's not for us, darling dears. Don't take anyone back. That what crossed you, darling dears. Your friendship, I've told you many times, my dear big cat, is an exclusive club, and that invite must be rescinded. at any time. Why? You bring the table to the table, darling dears. Never you forget that, darling dears. Pinkies up. Let's carry on as I sip my mocha. Because I'm not going to spin class Monday, blood. It's full of what? Hood-looking alfalfas. All they do want to do is fight and cause controversy. Listen, not me, mate. I'm not paying my gym membership for that. I'm a slippery and what? Observant cat, darling dears. Let's carry on. What does your ancestral team want you to know? We're going to go with the I think this is the soul cards. If you know the name, please hit me up in the comments. Please like, subscribe and share. I only see what? 44 thumbs up and there's 96 of you here. Come on, big cat. You've got to help the cat out to spread the word. You are my what? Obi-Wan Kenobi. Base of the deck. Because change is afoot. Nothing like change, darling dear. A full-on 555. Why? Because you surrendered to the process. I said protest. Yeah, we are putting up a protest as our Big Cat Chronicles continues. You surrendered to the process, darling dear. You surrendered. You gave it all to God. But I'm not taking the surrender card because I want to shuffle again. What else does your ancestral team want you to know? It says, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Yeah, about my mother. Somebody hit me up in the comments and said to me, Big Cat, it was not done to you. It was done for you. They smacked me across my face with my own words. I didn't realize when my mother denied me to my face, darling, it hurt. And it continued to hurt me until I turned into what? Teflon cat, blood. Teflon cat, as must you be. Leave people to their consequences and situations. Teflon cat, I like it. Love it. What's this? Somebody's worried about what you've got going on. Really? They're not worried. Wait until their hairline is pitchy-patchy, because you will always be what? Bending the matrix, darling dears, as you co-create in the name of Father, God, Mother, Isis. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Look how it's lining up everything, darling dear. We've got the sacral chakra about your positivity, your creativities, right? Your passion. Some of you are getting your sexy back. Don't tell no one, because they're watching anyway. They can see it. We've also got the purple. What does that speak about? What? Dignity and luxury, darling dears. It also speaks about what? Your creativities and your wisdom. Oh, pardon me, darling dears. That was a spiritual belch, because I speaks the truth roof. Pinkies up. Base of the deck. Denial. And it's not just a river in Egypt, darling dear. Somebody's in denial of your greatness, darling dear. They're worried about the change in you. Well, guess what? You've got your Boosie badass on. Eyes on everyone, mate. Everyone must be interviewed before they approach your throne. I've told you this many times. Who've we got there? Tonya Raggin, coming from Baldwin in the Mississippi. M-I, crooked I, crooked I. I've been watching P-Valley. Get into it, darling dear. Listen, don't let me start rapping, because listen, there's no one to check me, boo. And you'll have to put up with it until I finish. As I sip my mocha. You know why I'm so happy? Because I'm no longer going back to spin class Monday, blood. Hey, me now go back there again. It's full of sackcloth and ashes. Let's get some tarot on the table, because you need to know how you are the baddest cat. Base of the deck, darling dear. We have the Palace of Cups, darling dears. Lean in, big cat. It's about your subconscious mind. It's about you what? Being able to get into your subconscious mind to reshape your future. How do you do that? By what? Affirmations, right? By being diligent and repeat actions, right? And removing yourself from negative cycles. It also speaks about messages and downloads. Some of you will be getting messages in your dreams. They won't make any sense when you get the dream, darling dear, but write it down, right? And in the future, it will make sense. Everything always comes out in the wash. And it also speaks about what? Emotional fulfillment. Hey, Dawnland. Big cat wave. Glad you could pop in, darling dear. You are a powerful, resourceful manifestor. Let's see what's going on in them streets for you, big cat. Somebody wants you to go down Bobby Brown. Someone who you no longer want or wish a new beginning with. This is the Ace of Wands, darling dears, on its face. This also speaks about what? Someone who's trying to what? Create a distraction in your life. This person is depressed.com, downpressed, darling dear, and they want to spread the negativity. This person is also lacking direction. This person is also led by their Panania Fatum, and it led them to what? Hawky sticks at dawn with a lizard, right? Straight out of the crevice of the devil's balls. Oh, wow. Why? Because they're a lying, cheating, backfront, neck-tabbing snake, darling dears. We see it all. We see it all, and you know who these people are. This is what? Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have the Aquarius and the Skullduggerous moon to boot. Someone is not having a lovely time. They're allowing negative thoughts, right, to block their blessings. This person is also being verbally abusive in a situation that they no longer have passion for, and they would love to sneak back into your shiznai to do this and that. This and that, big cat. Tell us, because we want to know. Listen, what did I say? They're going through down, darling dears. And this also speaks about the spiritual attacks you've been getting at nighttime. I've already told you. Psalms 118, Psalms 118. Read it 7 times. You get into a warm bath. Where's the book gone? Because my left hand can be so skullduggerous hiding my shiznai. You get into a warm bath and use the 7 holy herbs bath in the water, and you read Psalms 118 7 times, darling dears. Go to the Conjure Queen's website, right, and get the herbs to put in that water. You will not be attacked in your sleep again. Why? It will be on the what? Boomerang. Return to sender. And why do they attack you at night time, darling dear? Because you're getting great and they're in denial of your strength. And look what's underneath the in denial? The adversity that's trying to come through you. Let them continue, darling dear, because judgment knows their address. Hey, posh, clap. Skullduggerous, darling dear. This person, because it's Gemini as well as Mars energy. The 9 of Swords in the upright, big cat. In the upright, it speaks about anxiety and despair, right? Again, I said it's about the spell work. Somebody is mourning the loss of you, darling dears. A situation that they should have what? Given true passion, right? Realized your creativity, but too late is their cry. What's this? Baby, Queen of Swords in the reverse. They're also bitter to the core. They're lying and spying on you, darling dears. The Queen of Swords couldn't represent anyone, a Mitch bitch or a bitch Mitch. Someone who is bitter, right? Someone who's going through some kind of a mental break. Someone who can't even dare approach your throne. You're not speaking to them, darling dear. This is why they're mad. Proper mad. Because you are giving them the Queen of Swords in the reverse as well. You will dress them down thoroughly. And it's not a love. Dressing down means telling them off. Cuss out them quatty if they dare approach you. Base of the deck. Because you turned your back on a toxic situation. You chose you. You what? Look towards your goals. Found your infinite possibilities. And you're off to do something else. Base of the deck. Baby. They're going down Bobby Brown. This is not spiritual blessing, darling dear. This is what? Having negative attachments, dark attachments on them. Yes. This and that, darling dears. This and that. It speaks about somebody who was not a caring partner for you. If you was pregnant, they abused you during your pregnancy. This is a long-term situation, darling dear. They didn't see the glory in you, darling dear. This person, you is jelly bogelly of you. Spoke down on your everything, darling dear. Well, look at them now in the nosebleed section. Let me get my gold card. You know I love the gold cards, right? But I love all of my cards because I don't want them to pick on me, right? Base of the deck. Whomsoever this bottom feeder is, they'd love to come and offer up a bullshit apology. This skank master. What did I say? I said skank master. Why? Because they love to skank you, big cat. This person is immature. They're emotionally right, immature. They're inner childish Chucky. And they're possibly hiding a whole naked baby. They're going to come and apologize, darling dears. They better found you what? At Easter Island and Stevie Wonder. You're not impressed and you have no passion for them, darling dears. Right. You are a powerful, resourceful manifester. What did I say? Look. Obsessively jealous of what you've got going on. Baby, just because they're not supporting you in public, right? They're IFing all what you've got going on in private. And it's what? They're realizing that they're bound to situations, possibly a sexual situation, that they can't get out of. Why? Did you see any Skrillas? Did you see any Pentacales? I didn't see them. And I've got my spectacles of truth. Brock pocketers, right? They're seeing you from a new perspective. You must also gain a new perspective. Give back the wood, darling dear. You are no longer allowing yourself to be delayed by what? The devil's most diligent workers. Pennywise, son or daughter. Yeah. What did I say? 2 of Wands, 2 different decks. Continue to turn your shapely back and move towards your infinite possibilities. Wands is about taking what? Action towards your goals and your dreams. You work on it like you're being flogged, like a slave, darling dear. And you move in silence. Silencio, big cat. Win through your actions, never your words. Law number 9 of the 48 laws of power. Seeing you from a different perspective, major arcana. Why? Because they're being held, right, and dragged by your ancestral team. They are beguiled by what you've got going on and obsessively jealous. All while what? Down pressing themselves, darling dear. They'd love to come back. What do they want to come back for? Right? Let me give you some good truth. What do they want to come back? Oh, it's just a skinny split. Okay. Why do they want to come back to the big cat? Right? After they said, get out, like you was the ugly duckling. Right? Oh, they want to come give you some dick. Or that skullduggerous punani, that black hole of Calcutta. Listen, they want a new beginning with you. This is what's on their mind. Right? They see you as stable and getting a whole 11-11 fade. This is also parties, celebrations. You may even be invited to a celebration where you see this hound of hell, darling dear. You must blind your eye. Blind your eye. Base of the deck. Why? Because they're a high commander Decepticon, jack of all trades, master of nothing. And they must remember that they must continue to hit the road just like Jack. Yes. Negativity.com. Listen, whomsoever they are in union with, they must stay together, right? It's Chucky and what? Pennywise, son or daughter. This is someone who's fighting, arguing, right? Wrestling. As look, current energy, they're both spying on you, darling dears. Spying spires. And everything they see is making them down pressed. They want to take to their bed, that bed of iniquity. Spy inspire. They want to come back and offer you their pole, right, of wickedness. Do you really want it? Big cat, right? Especially my female big cats. You need to practice celibacy. I'm nearly 4 years in, darling dear. And I don't miss it. Why? Because I'm manifesting what I want on this Malkuv. And I will wait patiently for the right partner to come. And listen, even if they turn up holding Jesus' hand, you're still going to get interviewed, blood. And if I'm not satisfied with what I see, you sure as she's naive ain't going to see my holy grail. My good seat of emperors and empresses. Soul ties are real, big cat. They're real. Somebody who was what? Verbally abusive to you, darling dear. They like to shout and scream and run through your house like the town crier, telling you that you're this and you're that, when they was really speaking about themselves, darling dear. Out of that slash, they dare to call a mouth, darling dear. This airbender, this wicked one, this gaslighter, this person that came with the word salad. Yes, this and that. Again, let's look at Feu. Get your swear words out. It's with F and O. What's the O for the big cat? It reminds us to be what? Obstreperous. And the F is for what? Forward. Right. Whomsoever they're with, darling dear, this the king and queen of swords in the reverse. Them can't sleep at night time, and the negative energies that are attacking you in your bed, darling dear, your big cat bed, where you're supposed to sleep like a newborn babe, right? What about that? You got a throuple. What did I say? It's that toxic duo, right? Offering up all of that shiznai, darling dears. Why? Because of your loyalty. If you've got progeny, you are taking care of those progenies, darling dears. It also speaks about your loyalty. They wish you'd come back and offer it to them again. Now they see that you're diligent. Now they see your business acumen, all from the nosebleed section. Well, guess what? They need to get the ticket, darling dear. You're saying, Big Cat, what ticket is that? The ticket for the short spiritual bus, right? Going on a field trip past the sign that says you must not F off past this point. They're toxic, darling dear, and they can't attract you back. They wish they could, but you've packed it in. You've put the lid on that cup of love, darling dear. You put your lid on it. The Queen of Cups is somebody who is highly intuitive. What's this? Trying to peep out. What did I say? Solo dolo. Like the boys or girls on the pole. You are drama free. They see that your life is happy, darling dears. Yes. Not putting up with anything. Learning how to what? Grow your own garden. Just like Mary. Quite contrary, darling dear. They would love to know how your garden grows so they can come through and fuck it up, darling dears, with their wickedness as they spy on you. Both of them. Right? That must stay together in the name of the Most High. Stay together. Drama free. And you've got choices, darling dear. Choices while they're juggling and struggling. Juggling what? Look. They are not a true parent. This could be male or female. They don't pour into the progeny. The pentacles also represent your mental health. They don't even guard their progeny's emotions, darling dear. This you'd like to invite back into your life. Leave them where they are, in the nosebleed section, on the plastic seats. Bitter and jealous. The Empress could also represent a mother, a sister. It's definitely female energy. I'm feeling female energy because it came out on a female card, darling dear. Someone is so jealous of the choices that you're making for yourself, darling dear. You have an 8, and 8 is the number of good luck. It also represents the strength card in tarot, darling dears. And the number 8 overall represents what? That's right, darling dear. Full on change. They don't like it. Well, guess what? They better learn to lump it and mind their own business. And stop watching you. They're weird. Watching to see what you've got going on. How dare. Well, you can't stop them. King of Cups, you've mastered your emotions in that situation, darling dear. And you've got your third eye on that bitch and Mitch. You come with secrets as well as rules and regulations. Divine is gifting you with what? A higher mind, darling dear. This is about you going within. Going within, darling dear. This is how you mastered your emotions. Right? And managed to move away from those that would tempt you into what? Fucking ease, darling dear. Slip you off your flip-flop. What's that? Your common sense. And take you on a wild ride to fucking ease, blood. The codependent and the wicked. Master your emotions, darling dear. You have to remember, a lot of choices that you've made in your life have been what? Emotionally guided. And sometimes that emotions can get you to what? Tell off people, have a blowout in situations where you could have what? Used your mind, used your logic. Anyone that has your emotions, darling dears, is your king, and you might as well just bend over, let them give it to you without the Vaseline. What else is going on? This person doesn't like the fact that you're able to listen. You are no longer, right, involving yourself with the codependent, the wicked. This is about what? Washing your face like David. Not arguing, not fighting. Don't give that situation any energy. I told you, Psalms 118. You read that 7 times. And all infinite possibilities will come through to you. This speaks about messages, travel, right? And one also speaks about what? Spirituality. You will get downloads in what to do, darling dears, in order to move forward swiftly. Being unhindered, nothing must interrupt. Big cat walking. We're already at the 40 minutes. I told you I can be a chatty cat. What's this on the 2 of Wands? You've got 3 of Wands, darling dear. This goes to 5 of Wands. Someone who put you in competitions with low grade, right, bottom feeders. Again, divine is telling you to what? Turn your shapely back. Law 16. And never you forget, Proverbs 26:11. Only a fool returns to folly, just like a dog returning to vomit. We don't eat vomit, we eat cake in silencio. It also speaks about whatever your dreams and goals are, darling dears. Continue to work hard. Use the toxicity from the 2 of Wands to move towards your dreams and goals, because your ships will surely come in. And it also speaks about travel. Some of you will be traveling today or tomorrow. In pronto travel, darling dears. Look. And that's the truth roof. Pinkies up. Yes, this and that. Because you've got the Wheel of Fortune of change, darling dear. Can I shout change out anymore? The cards line up to tell you this, darling dear. Infinite possibilities, right? A new beginning. This is what? Fate, destiny, and good luck on your side. Use the energy of the thruple of the sextiles today, darling dear. The Mercury in Chiron to take off the bandage gently, right? Put it on a post-it note and burn that shiznai, right? The second one is the Skullduggerous Moon with Mars, right? Offering you what? A competitive yet cooperative vibe, right? That brings success to you, darling dear. It will attract, it will be stuck on you like glue, darling dears, right? And the third one is the what? Mars in Aries sextile with Saturn in Aquarius. This is going to what? Give you that air and that push to the road of full-on independence, darling dear. The Wheel of Fortune, ride that bitch until it's a flat tire. Split the deck and let them cry into their fist. Luke 22:62, after them business as they try to manifest you back. On the original Rider-Waite deck, you'll see the person red-faced as they what? Try to beat their meat to you, darling dear. Good God. Listen, it's left my mouth all watery. Touch not the anointed, eh? But they're touching the what? That Skullduggerous stick. Open on trying to manifest you back, darling dear. This person can't eat. They can't sleep. They're looking old and haggard. And they're arguing with the bottom feeder that they're with. Because they ain't you. They're in denial, darling dears. They should have thunk about that, darling dear, before they took their Shakira hips into circumstances and situations they hadn't investigated. Tried to sock it to you, eh? Well, guess who's crying now? Luke 22:48, the back tabber, they get no S. Let's get another deck before we press on to get fabulous. Should we go over the deck of the wicked? I'll give you a choice. What one do you want? This is deck 1, deck 2, deck 3, or deck 4. Which one do you want me to finish out the read with? 1, 2, 3, or 4? The first one that gives me a number, I'll go with you. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Louder with the Shakira hips, yeah? Deck 2 says Delzik. Okay then. We're going with the FP555 Oracle Intel deck that I put together. Right, if you want to purchase it, right, follow the link in the description box below. I've got 2 decks that I've mixed together because no one's going to check me, boo. You're too late, darling dear. Delzik already came in with a deck too. Let's see what else is going on, right? Karma knows their address. Judgment, darling dear, right? You don't need to seek revenge, darling dear. Give it to the Most High and then focus on getting great. Whip them with your success. They're going through karma. The only karma I want around me is the one I gave birth to, darling dears. Right? Look! And they're slandering everything you've got on, this merchant of slander. If there was a friend, they're on the balls of their feet. If it's a family member, they're on the balls of their feet, speaking out of their gingivitis slash they dare call a mouth, darling dear. Slandering your name. Tell them to keep it up, Scotty, because the more they speak badness on you, it's on them. I told you, it's boomerang season. Hi, who's that? Janesta Fripp? Where? Roll Rising. Where are you watching from, Janesta? Everybody else has told me where they are. Yeah, merchant of slander going through karma, eh? Oh, a series of unfortunate... Listen, didn't I say your ancestors are dragging them? They're dragging them, and they're making them what? Get a front row seat to your greatness, big cat. A front row seat, right? And it's also what? A master number, right? 44, speaking about what? Your integrity. You're being paid in kind for your integrity, right? Because why? Favor always favors the brave, darling dear. Part of the Bushido really. Yes, your courage has got them on their what? Hawky sticks at dawn. Oh, you're coming from Savannah, Georgia, no less. Pinky's up. That's Janesta, our new bestie, right? Right? What did I say? They're a back, front, neck, tabber, right? Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. This is air energy, darling dears, right? For all of the talking, it also speaks about East. Air signs are masculine energy. They're watching you take action. They're seeing you what? Seeing your intellect being demonstrated in the actions that you're taking. You're also your communication, darling dear. They didn't know that you had it like that. Why? They was too busy down pressing you, right? What's this? Give them your back. Law 16 of the 48 laws of power. Your shapely back, darling dear. Remember, they wanted you to get in the double wide coffin, and guess who was going to be on the bottom bunk looking at their crack for all eternity? Not the big cat. Not the big cat. No, blood. Back, front, neck, tabber has got a 20. That's judgment. Knows their address. And your ancestors' team is making sure that they are a captive audience to your greatness. Oh, they ain't seen nothing yet, right? They're in their south node, right? And you better use your psychic abilities before you invite them to sit at your table, because you bring the table to the table, my dear big cat. Fist bump. What's that, Delzek? No cracks for you. Oh, no. We don't like cracks. We like... The only crack we want is the whip as we show them what's going on. You are Khaleesi or Carl. Never you forget that. And what was done to you was done for you. You are now Teflon cat, as am I. Fist bump. Yes, I've got to go now. On that note, spread the word, big cat. Please like, subscribe, and share. And leave the comments, because I read every one of your comments. And I let you know I've read it by putting my face all over it, mate. That sounds so disgusting, but it is what it is. It is my face, is it not? Anyhow, I've got to go. And as I always say, don't get smoked. And don't smoke yourself. Remember, big cat, this is an affirmation. I am a powerful, resourceful manifester. And you make sure you put your back into it. You get great, big cat, and you don't look back. Remember Salt Bay, Lot's wife. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Cat, cat. Hey, just dab, dab, dab. Namaste, big cat. Cat, cat.